difference between jelly and jam? You can't jelly your dick up someone's ass.
Why did Helen Keller masturbate with only one hand?
Why?
Because she could only moan with the other one.
So, a nurse has come into the new hospital and she's being shown around by one of the doctors, and she passes one of the patient's room and he's masturbating furiously. And the doctor, you know, she asks him why is his patient doing this with the door open. He says, oh, he has a rare condition. His testicles fill up and they swell with semen until they're about to burst. If he doesn't release it, you know, he's going to die. She's like, okay. So they keep walking, they pass another room, and a guy's getting head from one of the nurses. And she's like, what is going on around here? Like, what's going on with that? What could possibly justify that? He's like, oh, well, he's got the same condition, but he's got better insurance. Bam!
Okay, this girl was walking down the beach, like, you know, she was really depressed. She goes up to this guy, she's like, I've never been fucked, you know, I have no arms, you know, that was her thing, she had no arms. She's like, I've never been fucked, you know, really sucks. He's like, all right. So he takes her, throws in the ocean, he's like, now you're fucked.
What do you say to the girl with 2 black eyes?
What?
Nothing, you already told her twice.
How are you going to get me pregnant? I mean, I'm not saying that that's your exclusive. Just come on our feet and let the flies do the rest.
What's worse, being buried under a pile of bowling balls or dead babies?
What?
Bowling balls. You can't eat your way out.
What do you call 2 fags named Bob?
What?
Oral Roberts.
So, what kind of food do you feed to a gay horse?
What?
Hey! What do you call a gay dinosaur? A Megasaurus.
What do you call 2 lesbians in a box?
What?
A liquor cabinet.
How do you know you're at a gay barbecue?
How do you know you're at a gay barbecue? All the hot dogs
Tastes like shit.
What does 6-hour cum taste like?
How do you make a woman remember you?
How?
You rape her.
With it.
Alright, 2 guys are standing in the bathroom, and one guy looks over and he's like, God damn, you're really small. He was like, yeah, I'm a leprechaun. And he was like, well, if you're a leprechaun, don't you have to give me like 3 wishes? And he was like, alright, if you fuck me in the ass, I'll give you 3 wishes. He was like, shit, man, this seems like a tall price. He's like, well, leprechauns are all gay, so that's how it is. So the guy fucks him in the ass, finishes up, and he's like, God, I can't believe I just did that. And the other guy's like, I can't believe you thought I was a fucking leprechaun.
So this lady's in New York City, she's drunk at a bar, she takes a cab home, she gets to her apartment, she realizes she doesn't have any money, so she spreads her fucking legs, and the skirt's hanging out, and she says, can I pay with this? And the cab driver says, do you have anything smaller?
What's the best part about fucking 25-year-olds? There's 20 of them.
Who's the biggest prostitute of all time? Miss Pac-Man. Because for 25 cents, she'll gobble balls until she chokes.
Oh! Wait, but there's one more. What does Snoop Dogg use to water his yard?
What?
His hose.
New radio station called WPMS. Get 3 weeks in the blues, 1 week of ragtime.
How do you piss off a female archaeologist? Hand her a used tampon and ask her which period it came from.
What did one tampon say to the other?
What?
Nothing. They're both stuck up cunts.
How did Helen Keller's parents punish her?
Oh.
They put a plunger in the toilet.
Why do girls like Jesus on the cross? Because he's hung like this.
Why did Jesus die on the cross?
Why?
He forgot the safe word.
So an American, an Italian, and a Polak are in a fucking World War II bomber, and they got to evacuate, right? So they got to jump out in their parachutes. So the American, there's only 2 parachutes, right? Or no, there's 3 parachutes. So they all put on their parachutes, and the Italian jumps out, you know, the Polak jumps out, and the American's trying to like right the plane, you know, whatever. So then the Italian pulls his air, you know, parachute, and he starts floating down, whatever. The Polak pulls his parachute, you know, he starts floating down. The American's like can't figure the plane out, so he jumps, so he pulls his parachute, but the parachute won't come out. He's like, shit. So he pulls his emergency cord, and that shit won't work either. So, you know, the Italian and the Polak are like kind of floating down. The American just boom, like flies right past them, you know, flying past them. And the Polak looks down and he says, oh, so you want to race?
What's the difference between jelly and jam?
What?
I can't jam my dick up your ass and then jelly all over it.
But actually you can.
So this bathtub and this toilet were arguing, and the bathtub goes, you know what, toilet, you may get more ass than me, but I don't take shit from nobody.
What did the poop say to the pee? Have you ever smelled mothballs? What? You have? How did you get their little legs apart?
We order a Shirley Temple without the cherry. What is it?
What?
A John Benet Ramsey. Oh! She was John Benet Ramsey!
What?
Tell it again.
Yes, I've been there.
When you order Scarlett O'Hara without the cherry, what is it? A John Benet Ramsey.